Overthinking is a disease, a relentless plague that infiltrates our minds, suffocating our joy and paralyzing our actions. I know this because I've battled it myself. Nights spent tossing and turning, replaying conversations and scenarios in my head, analyzing every word and gesture for hidden meanings. It's exhausting, it's maddening, and it's time we stop pretending that it's just a quirk or an innocent habit. Conventional wisdom tells us to just let it go or think positively. But let me tell you something, that advice is utterly useless. I wasted years trying it all to no avail. But eventually I did find the antidote, a path rooted in raw and honest wisdom. It's time to turn to Stoicism. In its ancient lessons, it holds the key to self-mastery and an escape from your self-imposed prison. But it will not be easy. It's not enough to nod your head and agree with the wisdom I'm sharing. You need to live it. For those that are truly ready, here are the 4 lessons that freed me from the ruthless shackles of overthinking. Are you willing to do what it takes? 1. Don't think. Do. Picture this. You're at a party, surrounded by vibrant souls and sparkling conversation. There are people you'd love to meet, stories you'd love to share, but as you approach, doubt creeps in. What if they find me boring? What if my jokes fall flat? As you freeze, time fritters away. Before you know it, the music fades, the lights shut off, and everyone's leaving. The opportunity is gone. Marcus Aurelius wisely reminds us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This profound quote speaks to the essence of taking action, urging us to stop deliberating and start doing. To truly understand the depth of these words, we must understand that taking action is not merely a physical act, but a mindset. Life is fleeting, and time is a valuable currency that we cannot afford to squander on hypotheticals and indecision. We must break free from the prison of our own minds and seize the opportunities that come our way. We must seize every moment, every chance to connect, create, and grow. The example of the partygoer serves as a reminder that overthinking robs us of these opportunities. By taking action, we embark on a journey of personal growth. We confront our fears head-on, proving to ourselves that we are not bound by the limitations our mind imposes. Each step forward strengthens our resolve and expands our horizons. In the face of adversity, taking action becomes a testament to our resilience and determination. So, my friend, let us cast aside the shackles of overthinking and dive headfirst into the ocean of life. Embrace the unknown, for it is in the depths of uncertainty that we discover our true potential. Remember, the time for action is now, for tomorrow may never come. 2. March to the beat of your own drum. Have you ever found yourself constantly seeking approval from others? Do you overthink every decision, worrying about how it will be perceived by those around you? If so, you may be caught in the trap of external validation. Stoic philosophy offers a solution to this predicament, teaching us to shun the need for outside approval and instead find validation from within. As Epictetus once said, if you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. If you need a witness, be your own. Detaching from external validation has 2 main benefits. First, it reduces anxiety. Imagine you're about to give a presentation. If you're constantly worried about how your colleagues will judge you, every small detail becomes a source of anxiety. Will they think you're knowledgeable enough? Will they find your slides visually appealing? These thoughts can consume your mind and hinder your performance. However, detaching from external validation means you focus on doing your best rather than on others' reactions. You prioritize the quality of your work and the effort you put into it. This not only reduces the pressure, but also allows you to present more confidently, minimizing anxious thoughts and freeing you to fully engage with your audience. Second, shunning external validation builds self-confidence. Think about posting on social media. If you rely on likes and comments for validation, your self-worth fluctuates with each post's reception. A lack of engagement can make you doubt your creativity or the value of your content. However, when you validate yourself from within, you no longer need those external affirmations to feel good about yourself. You become more self-assured, recognizing your worth and the effort you put into your work. This newfound confidence allows you to share your thoughts and creations without constantly questioning whether they are good enough. You become the sole judge of your own success. So, how can we practically implement this philosophy in our daily lives? First, we must cultivate self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on your motives and desires. Ask yourself why you seek external validation. Understanding the root of this need will help you detach from it and redirect your focus inward. We also need to practice self-acceptance and self-love. Embrace your strengths and weaknesses, recognizing that your worth is not determined by others' opinions. Celebrate your achievements and learn from your failures, always striving to improve for yourself rather than for external validation. Finally, surround yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals who appreciate and value you for who you are. Their encouragement and understanding will reinforce your self-confidence and help you stay true to your own judgment. Valuing your own opinion above the opinions of others is crucial for personal growth and well-being. By detaching from external validation, you reduce anxiety and build self-confidence. Epictetus would remind you that if you are ever tempted to seek outside approval, you have compromised your integrity. Be your own witness, your own source of validation. Embrace the power of Stoic philosophy and shun the need for external approval. Free yourself from overthinking by embracing the freedom of being true to yourself. 3. Evaluate yourself. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, the practice of self-reflection and evaluation is not merely a casual exercise, but a fundamental weapon in our arsenal against overthinking. The great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "I will keep constant watch over myself, and, most usefully, will put each day up for review. For this is what makes us evil, that none of us looks back upon our own lives." These words, steeped in wisdom, serve as a poignant reminder of the importance of introspection. Consider for a moment the power inherent in examining our own lives. Through the lens of self-reflection, we are able to gain a clearer understanding of our intentions, actions, and the impact they have on ourselves and those around us. It is through this process that we can identify the root causes of our overthinking tendencies, unraveling the intricate threads of fear, doubt, and insecurity that weave their way into our thoughts. Imagine that you find yourself once again caught in a web of overthinking, consumed by worry and indecision. It is at this moment that the practice of self-evaluation becomes a guiding light. By stepping back and objectively evaluating the situation, you are able to recognize the underlying fears that fuel your overthinking. Perhaps it is the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, or the fear of the unknown. Through honest introspection, you can confront these fears head-on, dismantling their power and reclaiming control over your thoughts. But self-evaluation is not a one-time endeavor. It is a continuous journey of growth and self-improvement. Each day, as the sun sets and darkness descends, we have the opportunity to review the events that unfolded. Did we act in alignment with our values and principles? Did we succumb to the siren call of overthinking? Or did we navigate the storm with grace and resilience? It is through this daily review that we gain insight into our own lives, shining a light on our strengths and weaknesses. Let us not shy away from this introspective journey, for it is through self-evaluation that we uncover the truths that lie hidden beneath the surface. It is through this process that we can shed the shackles of overthinking and embrace a more serene existence. As we navigate the labyrinth of our thoughts, let us ask ourselves, what are we truly afraid of? What lies at the core of our overthinking? By objectively evaluating ourselves, we can unravel the tangled web of our fears and confront them with courage and resilience. In this pursuit of self-improvement, let us remember to be gentle with ourselves, for growth is a delicate process that requires patience and understanding. As we reflect and evaluate, let us celebrate our progress and learn from our mistakes. Let us embrace the Stoic ideals of acceptance and peace, finding solace in the knowledge that we have the power to shape our own thoughts and navigate the tempestuous waters of overthinking. I implore you to embark on this journey of self-reflection and evaluation. Take a moment each day to pause, to consider, and to evaluate. Look back upon your own life with an unwavering gaze, for it is in this act of looking back that we find the path forward. Free yourself from the clutches of overthinking and embrace the serenity that comes from knowing oneself. 4. Toughen up. Consider the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, who said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." These profound words hold a key to understanding the significance of building resilience as a method of overcoming overthinking. Imagine a scenario where you encounter a setback or a failure, a moment that would typically trigger a cascade of negative thoughts and self-doubt. Instead of succumbing to the weight of overthinking, you pause and reflect on the Stoic teachings that have echoed through the centuries. You evaluate the situation, recognizing that the obstacle before you is not an insurmountable barrier, but an opportunity for growth. You acknowledge that the impediment itself can become the catalyst for action, propelling you forward on a path of resilience. Resilience, in the context of Stoic ideals, is not about merely enduring or surviving adversity. It is about thriving in the face of it. It is the ability to transform setbacks into stepping stones, to learn from mistakes and adapt, to find strength within ourselves when the world seems to conspire against us. By embracing the Stoic principle that the obstacle is the way, we cultivate a mindset that reframes challenges as opportunities for personal development. Consider the example of a tightrope walker. As they venture across the precarious wire, they face the constant threat of falling, of losing their balance and succumbing to the abyss below. In this moment, their ability to remain resilient is paramount. Every step, every sway of the wire becomes a test of their resolve. They must focus on the present moment, disregarding the nagging doubts and fears that threaten to consume them. They embody the Stoic ideal of facing adversity head-on, using it as a means to strengthen their resolve. Similarly, in our own lives, we encounter metaphorical tightropes, situations that demand our resilience and invite us to confront our fears. It may be a difficult conversation we need to have, a career change we must embrace, or a personal loss we must navigate. In these moments, the Stoic principles guide us. We recognize that the impediment, the fear, the uncertainty, the discomfort, is not an obstacle to be avoided, but a path to be traversed. We understand that by leaning into these challenges, By embracing the discomfort, we unlock the growth and resilience within ourselves. Building resilience not only empowers us to face adversity, but also directly guards against the perils of overthinking. When we develop the ability to handle stress and negative emotions effectively, we prevent them from spiraling into endless loops of rumination. Resilience becomes the antidote to overthinking, a shield that protects us from the corrosive effects of excessive worry and doubt. So, reflect upon your own journey. Consider the moments when overthinking has held you captive, when the weight of uncertainty has threatened to consume you. Evaluate how building resilience can transform those experiences, how it can help you become more comfortable with the inherent uncertainties of life. Embrace the Stoic teachings that remind us that what stands in the way becomes the way. Let resilience be your guiding light, your steadfast companion on the path to overcoming overthinking. Overthinking is an insidious predator, lurking in the shadows, ready to pounce on our peace and distort our perspectives. But fear not, my fellow Stoics, for we possess the tools to tame this beast. By approaching our thoughts with fortitude and action, we shatter the chains of rumination. By evaluating ourselves honestly and valuing our own opinions, we reclaim our inner voice. And by building resilience, we forge an unbreakable shield against the onslaught of doubt. So, my friends, let us march forward, unwavering in our pursuit of tranquility. Let us conquer overthinking, one step at a time. If you found this video valuable, like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to join our legion of Stoic warriors. And in the comments, let us share the fragments of this journey that resonate most deeply with our own lives. Together, we shall prevail. Until next time, my friends.